Hello everybody, my name is Joed and I'm a cryptocurrency investor. Today I'm going to show you how to use Uniswap, and more specifically I'm going to show you how to pool on Uniswap for liquidity, and that's going to let you earn fees, which is a form of passive income. So let's check it out. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download and install MetaMask if you don't already have it. So just go to the website, download it, and you'll see the little fox pop up in the right hand side corner there. And if you don't already have an Ethereum wallet, you can create one here, and if you already have one, you can just import it with your seed. So once you're done that and you've set yourself up, you'll want to go to the Uniswap website, uniswap.org. Once you're there, you'll get the main page. You'll see the unicorn, and you'll see Uniswap is a fully decentralized protocol for automated liquidity provision on Ethereum. What that basically means is that all the liquidity being provided for the traders is on chain, and that's being provided by other traders that are looking to capitalize off of those trades via the fees. So if you click on launch app, it will take you to the interface. Here you can see Ethereum, and you'll see select a token, and you can see the different assets that you can swap into. If I was going to swap into Band or Bancor or a coin breeder, I would click on this, and if I had one Ethereum, you can see the amount of coin breeder tokens that would be paid out to me for the swap, and then you can see the liquidity provider was also paid some Ethereum, and that's what we're interested in. So if I was going to pool for liquidity on Uniswap, I would click on the pool part, sorry, the pool tab here on the interface, and click on add liquidity. And it would take me to a similar page. And here, if I was going to add liquidity for whatever asset it is, I'm going to also need the corresponding amount of value for that asset in Ethereum, so that I have a one-to-one amount locking in the liquidity pool so that traders can make those trades. And here you will see the amount of share that you have in the pool, and that's the amount that you're going to get paid out in percentages when it comes to fees. Now, you can gamify this process a little bit. If you go to the uniswap.info website, this is an analytics website. It's going to give you all the information for Uniswap. You can go up here, you'll see all the liquidity that's been provided since it started. You can see the volume over the past 24 hours, all the top performing pairs, and here you can see the best pairs to trade via how much they are paying in fees. And that's usually got to do with demand. So here, if we look, we can see that, here's a good one, 95% APY for the Link Ethereum pair. So if I was going to provide liquidity for that, I would just go back to the add liquidity section here, go to Link, and this is where I would be adding liquidity for the Link Ethereum pool. And this is where and how I would be earning the passive income. Now, once you have the amount of assets that you want to lock up, you would then click on here. It would say add liquidity. You click on that, and then it will bring up the confirmation contract. Now, this is where you need to be aware of Ethereum gas fees. Because you're locking your liquidity into the Uniswap protocol, which is then going to add it to a massive pool of liquidity and then aggregate fees to you based on the amount of percentage that you make up in that pool, it's a complicated contract. So the gas fees are always going to be higher for more complicated contracts. You could be looking at $50 to $100 to even more, $150 I've seen, for locking up contracts in liquidity on Uniswap. So just be aware of that. I would say that my advice is, if you're going to be pooling for liquidity on Uniswap, you may want to consider a position no smaller than $2,500 to $5,000. And the reason I say that is because the fees. The fees are going to be a kick in the teeth for your position. If you're only providing a few $100s in liquidity, even unlocking it may destroy the position that you've made, and there's really no reason for you to be locking up your liquidity then. So just something to think about if you actually are going to be going down this path, providing liquidity on Uniswap. Just consider how much assets you have and think about the gas fees and whether or not you can handle that. So before we go, if you're looking to maximize the amount of potential passive income that you could make, you could go to Balancer. Now I'll go try to bring you to the Balancer exchange here. If I can, Balancer is a similar kind of exchange to Uniswap, and on Balancer, you'll connect the same way that you connected with MetaMask to Uniswap. You can add liquidity as well. And it will take you to the pool management section for the Balancer app. And here you'll get a similar kind of aggregated list of pairs that you can provide liquidity for if you want to earn different kinds of passive income. Same kind of setup. You would click on the asset that you want to add liquidity for, and you will then need to have the one-to-one ratio or whatever it's demanding for that pool and for the assets that you're going to be providing liquidity for, so that you can then earn passive income on. So it's just really another option to use. Not one that I use all the time, but it is one that is out there, so I definitely think that I should mention it. So yeah, so really it's that easy. You just go to Uniswap, make sure you have an Ethereum wallet, make sure you have some Ethereum on it. When you're on Uniswap, you can just trade if you want to, and then if you want to make that passive income, you just go to the pool section, you add the liquidity, you can gamify it a little bit by going to the uniswap.info website and seeing which assets are returning the best. And remember to try to always have a bit of Ethereum whenever you're doing this, because the Ethereum gas fees can be very, very high. So locking assets up in the liquidity pools is an expensive thing to do, and not something that I recommend smaller traders do. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, take care, my friends. Safe trading. I'll see you guys.